What's up guys? In today's video I'm going to show you one simple trick that could save you thousands of dollars. And this simple trick just has to do with not being lazy and getting the correct contract addresses. If you haven't heard of a honeypot already, basically what a honeypot is that you can't sell the token. You can only buy the token. And the contracts are actually smarter today than they were in the past. Some of the honeypots, they actually have whitelisted wallet addresses to where it looks like you can actually sell this token. This actually happened to me. I was just being lazy. I knew better. I knew to get the contract address, but in particular, this was for the Gains Network token. I was simply like, bro, I need to get some of this token. It's doing well. I think I need to pick some up. This was last month. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to type in GNS and look for the one with the best price. Now, at the time of recording, this is different prices than it was. It was around $3 or $4 when I was purchasing the GNS token. As you can see here, there's $8, $8.04, $8.01, whatever. And I was scrolling through and I found one token or a GNS token that was trading at like 5 or 6% discount. And I thought, oh, it's my lucky day. This is awesome. And obviously I did the quick checks and I was like, okay, let me take a look at this GNS token, see what the liquidity is, and see if it's okay. And the one I was looking at in particular, it had a couple $1 million in liquidity. This is obviously lower liquidity right here, so it's probably, this one is a pool, but it's GNS and GMX. It's not a likely token. The reason why I know this is a pool is because this is the correct contract address. And I'm going to get into that in this video. So what happened to me exactly was I was like, look, I knew GNS just deployed to Arbitrum, so it really didn't. I was like, hey, look, it's 29 days old, and the pair that was on there was a newer pair. So I was like, hey, it's a new pool, it's fine. Typically, when you have a token that's been trading for a long time and is an old pair, that's usually a good sign. Some of the newer pairs, those are usually scam pairs. Just make sure the token address is correct. That's the biggest thing to look for. So basically what I did was I just purchased this token and I was unable to sell it. Let me show you what one of the honeypot tokens looks like. It looks like this. Now, this one only has $1 in liquidity because the guy withdrew all his liquidity, as you can see here. He got his money out, the GNS. This was back on February 1st. So this is basically a dead pool. But when this pool was actively trading, it would be about $200,000 to $300,000 in liquidity. Now, it's a good amount, but it is what it is. As you can see here, you can see there are some buys and sells. But what's funny is take a look at each of the token addresses. It's the same maker. It's not anyone different. It's the same wallet address. So if you look at these, it's a whitelisted wallet that's literally trading in between it. I'm actually changing the transactions. You can see the transaction hash. They look so similar. But look, I'm changing them. And take a look and notice that it's the same wallet address. This is the whitelisted address. This is where the scam is in play. If you aren't this whitelisted wallet address, well, basically, you can't swap the token. So what happens is when you buy this GNS token, you now hold this fake token that can't be sold. Let me show you what this looks like now. You can see here, I got me a bag of this GNS token. Now, when I purchased this, I could have been able to sell it, but I wasn't able to sell it because I couldn't sell it. But there's no liquidity for this pair right now. So it's impossible for me to even sell this. So let's even see if I can try to sell one of them to show you an example. Yeah, so basically what would happen is I would try to confirm the transaction on the wallet and it would basically say, hey, unable to make the swap, because there's an error with gas or slippage, etc. So it couldn't make the swap. And that was mainly because the token was a bad token. You are unable to swap it. It's a honeypot. So this is how you can prevent that from happening. As you can see here on this GNS token, the contract address says 7A79, and this is for Arbitrum. If I go on CoinGecko and look at the actual contract address for Arbitrum 1, it says 63A122. That's the correct contract address. That doesn't match this. That's a completely different address. And if you go to Dex Screener and look up another pair, you can see this one ends in A122. This is the correct contract address. This is the one to get. So when in doubt, go to CoinGecko and confirm this address. Now, after you confirm that address, Even then, if you want to be fully sure that, hey, look, this is the correct address, always go into the project Discord. And when you go into the Discord, they have a list of external links you can check out, and you can even confirm with one of the team members and say, what's the correct contract address for the token? And even then, to do a further check, is you can go into the white paper of the protocol. So if you go to Gains Trade and go into their white paper, I'm just doing this for example for Gains Network. This is for any of the protocols that have a white paper. So instead of scrolling through this white paper, all I got to do is type in address and look for the contract addresses, which is go to this page. This will take me to the contract address page, and you can see this is the GNS token for Polygon mainnet, and then you can scroll down and look for Arbitrum mainnet. As you can see here, it says A122. This is the same exact one that matches on CoinGecko. Anyways, guys, that's how you can do your research. Avoid the honeypot. Yes, I did buy some of it. I got lazy. It is what it is. And it's the cost of tuition. Remember, take your time. Don't be lazy. Do the research. And if you can avoid making mistakes, avoid it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Let's go ahead and hit you guys with that wisdom one-liner. Proverbs chapter 10, verses 12. Hatred stirs up conflict, but love covers all wrongs. Be good, be righteous, and love each other. Peace.